Hey Facebook. So I'm going live because do you ever midday you start getting those like midday blues, or like you feel like you're getting tired, you're getting run down, and so what do? Like it's midday, like so you already had your breakfast. Let's see. So if you're like me, you work out in the morning, then you go ahead and you have this great healthy breakfast, and then all of a sudden it's like this time, like 12 o'clock, like midday-ish, and maybe you already had your lunch, or maybe you're getting ready to eat your lunch, but it's that midday, like, oh my gosh, like what am I gonna eat? And you start like looking for stuff, right? So then you start thinking, well, I could just stop at McDonald's because there are healthy options. Well, I could just eat this like granola bar, or I could just like find something to eat. But you start like fiending, right? Like for me, I started to get this like slump of like, oh, and like I start to get a little tired, and I'm like, like what could I eat? And I start looking around the freaking house, like someone's got to help me sometimes because I just start looking around the house. But so today I'm like, you know what? Like, no excuses. I did my workout this morning. I took a walk with my daughter. It's like a beautiful day here in Maryland. So here is my go-to of like what to eat. So like seriously, so basically in my plan, which I kind of teach in my challenge groups. It's all about like kind of portioning off different foods. So I never in like my programs and that I teach you, we don't limit ourselves. Like we don't say this isn't a no carb diet. This isn't a no sugar diet. Like no, I want you to eat sugar. I think your body needs it. Like the good kind of sugar. Like I want you to eat carbs. Your body needs that too. So I eat literally everything. I eat I eat all over the spectrum, but what I do is I just kind of like portion it out throughout the day, and I know what I can eat and when I can have it, and it's just about finding that balance, like finding like your portions. And so like yeah, I can eat carbs, I just don't eat like 10 serving of carbs, so this is like the best of both worlds because you can still eat what you want, and then but like you're just doing it in a way that works for your body, that's also going to give you results. So this is like my go-to, okay? So I'm feeling like that slump, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like what do I do? Because around this time, I put my daughter down for a nap, and then I like crush Coach Life hard. Like I go upstairs, I sit on my computer, and I just start typing away, and then I start thinking of like blog posts, or like that's kind of how like my Coach Life is. Like, I fit it into my pockets of time, and so like I cannot be like down and tired at this time of the day because this is when mama needs to like do work. So what I do, this is so freaking simple. Like all I do, see this? So I have an orange. Sometimes I eat a fruit, sometimes I don't. I will start out with my carb and then I'll go to this. But like these little cuties are just enough sugar to like pump your body back up, and like it's fruit. It's awesome. And like I love cuties because there's like no seeds. And why are these so easy to peel? Like this is like the best thing ever. So get your cuties. I always have these on hand because they're freaking awesome. And then this is it. This is my toast. Okay, so whole wheat toast, almond butter, and cinnamon. Like, that is it. So I have almond butter from Costco. That's like my go-to. This is good for you, and honestly, I thought it was a little bland when I first started. I was like, because you're so used to that like thick, creamy peanut butter. But really, it just gets better over time. And it still has that like peanut buttery, thick feel, that creaminess. And then I put cinnamon on top. Cinnamon is so good for you, so I just like boop, pop the cinnamon on. So and then I have my whole wheat toast, and I literally just put it on, and the almond butter kind of like just creamies itself right on. Put some cinnamon on top, and then bam, like this is it. Like this is like get your head back in the game. Like come on, we're getting ready to do work. Like this is what I need to like for that little bit of fuel. So then I usually like take my little cutie, or I'll take some kind of fruit, some kind of apple, something quick and easy, because when I'm sitting down at the computer, I just need something to pop in my mouth and go right back to work. So like this is it. So I have this. My daughter sleeps for a couple hours, and then like I'm golden. So like this is kind of like your get out of slump. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to go for like unhealthy options, or you don't have to just go for these like quick snacks. Like this is so easy. This was like ready in like 30 seconds. 30 seconds, I got my energy back up, and then I'm going to go to work. So if you have midday slump, like, you can find a way to just get out of it super easy without ruining your diet, without ruining your health, and without like feeding your stuff bad stuff. You just fuel your body. Use this food for fuel and still love it. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day. Again, Maryland right now is so freaking beautiful. I hope you guys all find your way outside. So, all right, guys, see ya.